Welcome to Mind Evolution. Here we grow. With these episodes, you will learn how to investigate your patterns and the science within the language of those patterns so that you will begin to better translate the language that you speak to better communicate. Here we grow. In sickness and in health, there is a sickness that is attached to almost anything that we do. They call it a sickness. They associate it with the sickness. And no matter what the sickness is, there is an ability to heal. Your body gets sick, something gets broken, it heals. But they say that only applies for when you are young and your body can preserve itself. I say that as long as the body is alive, it will function its natural function, no matter what, and no matter how long it takes. That's the resilience of the body, the determination to exist. This is a greater power within you that you have yet to understand. And maybe you will never understand this power because it's beyond your ability to know. It's beyond your ability to know. So if you don't embrace the natural ability of what you can do and raise your awareness around that, how can you heal? How can you heal? You are constantly stuck on distractions of disbeliefs and self-sabotaging behaviors and fears and anything that will contribute to you not moving forward, that lack of action. They never said how severe or non-severe a sickness can be. But it's still a sickness all in the same. It is still a sickness that needs to be healed. And you have the ability of doing so. You need to exercise your mind and bring yourself to a place where you are properly assessing yourself, of where you are and where you want to be, and raise your awareness to the gaps. Because there is a space for healing. There is a space for change. You can change. That power is within your grasp. You don't have to remain with any sickness whatsoever. Purification of the body can be inevitable if you're willing to put in the work that is required to get where you would love to be. You're in control. You always have been. This is your choice. You don't have to always follow the opinions of others. You don't have to always follow what the in crowd is doing. You don't have to always go with the grain. Swim upstream. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a struggle. The currency that is going against your force of gravity, that pull that's pulling you back. I want you to muster up your strength to just push forward and rip through it. Rip through it. There is something greater that is waiting for you. Something greater that is more authentic to who you really are, who you would love to be. You know who you are, you know who you would love to be, but you're accepting the hand that have been given you. You're accepting that for your life because it is a default that have been passed on. And you're embracing a default opposed to embracing a design. Be in control. Design what you would love for your life. This is the practice and the exercise of healing yourself from whatever sickness you are experiencing. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be a limiting belief. It could be a self-sabotaging behavior. It could be distraction. It could be procrastination. You can be healed from it. So heal yourself. Lean into who you are. Find where you are. Do proper assessments. There is great power within assessing yourself. Do proper assessments. What is that power within assessing yourself? That power is within the pause. When you can pause and look for clarity, you're aligning yourself within the frequency of where you want to be within your life. So take the time and take the ability to pause and then do an assessment, because within the assessment, as you are pausing, the steps that you need to make become clear. What are the steps that you are taking? You're pausing. You're doing an assessment. You're thinking, right? All of these things are steps. whether you realize it or not. Where is your attention? What are you focused on? What do you look at as a step? Maybe the step that you have the impression of is bigger than what you can perceive as realistic. It's bigger than the realistic aspects of your life within the moment, within the now, right? So it's not reachable. It's not tangible to you. So if it's not reachable and it's not tangible to you, you're not going to take the step. There is no action behind it. You got to find your step that's going to invoke you to take action, right? That you're actually doing something, right? You have to align yourself with the frequency of taking action. When you align yourself with the frequency of taking action, now you're paying attention to these steps. So the steps, you see them. They're part of your life. They're right in front of you. You know what they are, but you're not even looking at them as steps. When you begin to look at them as steps, you can now start to organize your steps. Then you begin to make steps intentionally. Oh my, we in that frequency of intention. You got to know what your intention is. If you don't know what your intention is, how you can get to a place of a design to even create a design, it takes intention. What are your intentions for this design? Right? These are all parts of the law of attraction. The vibrations and the frequencies are real. Where attention goes, energy flows. I'm sure you've all heard that saying. And if you haven't, you're welcome. Because it is a true statement. Doesn't matter what you're putting your attention to, that's where you're going to focus. And it takes energy to focus. It just does. That is a fact. But each time you can raise your awareness around your steps being, again, your thoughts around any and everything that is happening right in front of you. Practice thinking intentional, on purpose. Look at something and say, I'm going to pick that up, and then take the action in picking it up. You're practicing. Practice makes improvement. You have to start at a lower level. You have to start from where you are with what you got. You have to start from there. Don't think too big, but imagine big. Dream big. But think in the now. Keep your thoughts on purpose. I know you're probably saying, what's going on there? What are you saying? What are you saying? I am saying that within the moment, the time, the space that you are in right now, there are thoughts that are going through your head. What are they? What are they? Because each one of those thoughts is a step that you can be the conduit of, to calibrate, to intentionally get the results that you're looking for. It's possible. Just think on purpose. Think on purpose. This is what I've learned during my studies. And in fact, the co founder of NLP, Richard Bandler, is who I heard it from. Brilliant mind, brilliant mind, brilliant mind. These are all tools, solutions, recipes to heal yourself from any type of sickness that you may be experiencing. The mind is very powerful. And if the mind is not intentional, it can be very dangerous. It can be dangerous both ways, but it could be recklessly dangerous if it's not intentional. Because this is how you fall into those moments of, why did I just do that? What just happened? Confusion, right? We going in the wrong direction, man. You hear what I'm saying to you? You hear how that, do you feel the drop in that energy? I know I did. I felt that drop just by even using that language that I just spoke. I felt the drop in the energy. Oh man, I'm trying to tell you, energy is real. So this is what I'm trying to example for each and every one of you right now. Energy is real. If you pour into yourself the proper energy, the fuel that you need for yourself to move forward, to move boldly and bravely through your life, to heal, to change. If it's something you don't prefer, change it. You can. You have the ability. But you have to change your mindset. You have to get in tune. You have to get in touch with your thoughts. You have to get in touch with your thoughts. Think on purpose. This is the medicine for healing. This is the medicine for the soul. It's being fed to your soul anyways. So purify it. Clean it, purge it. Make it intentional instead of by default all the time. You have a life, and your life is yours, and you could take it right now. Right now. Just by moving from sickness to health. And sickness, from sickness to health. We're talking 100% love for yourself. If you're not catching where I'm going and want to get where I'm at. If you're not catching where I'm going and want to get where I'm at, love will always be the answer. When you begin to fulfill yourself with love, All of the steps will become intentional. Your thoughts will become intentional. This is your life, and you have the right to have it how you want it. So go for it. This is Mind Evolution. Here we grow. Are you aware of how authentic you are within your thoughts? Are you ready to find out how authentic you have already been within your life? Then please go on over to mymindevolution.thinkific.com/generating authenticity. Sign up for my Generating Authenticity course. You will love it over there. I invite you all. It is my honor to give this offer to you. And for those of you who are hearing this right now, when you go over there, there's a coupon. Just type in, "I'm in for me," as the code. And that will allow you a discount just for being here today, listening to this podcast. It's my gift to you. Again, visit mymindevolution.thinkific.com/generating authenticity. Here we grow.